Hello and welcome back to the sports. Now it's time for our MLB section. Who is your most surprising team so far in the year?
Well, it's got to be the Diamondbacks. We knew they were going to be good, but right now they're just playing some great baseball. They're 21-8 right now, and Brandon Webb is 7-0. He's going to be the NL Cy Young this year, and Dan Harron's pitching just as well. So Diamondbacks are my surprise team.
I'm taking the Cardinals. Okay, now they already took 2 out of 3 so far this weekend from the Cubs going for the sweep tonight. It's the ESPN game of the week. They're just, you know what, a lot of people did not think they were going to do good. Pujols, because 2 seasons ago he had an amazing season. And then not doing as good. Carpenter is terrible now, just not good things. Meanwhile, they're in first place, have 19 wins. They're doing great, okay? What about disappointing?
You got to look at a team who went to the World Series last year, Colorado Rockies. As of last night, they were 10 games out of first, and Troy Tulowitzki is now out till at least the All-Star game. You talk about your disappointments, going from the World Series, 10 games out of first, with your star shortstop out, they're in trouble. And their closer cannot get a save done. He's killing my fantasy team right now.
Oh, mine has to go to the Detroit Tigers. Started out terribly. They picked it up, yes, they swept the Yankees. But they're still, if they swept the Yankees, and if they started out fine, they would be great. But they didn't, so they're disappointing. Okay, Justin Verlander is not being that good. Joe Borowski, they're not doing that good.
Yeah.
Miguel Cabrera had moved to first. He's still getting used to first base over there. And the best thing. Now, this is I've just had a little segment here. It's going to be our weekly Yankees segment, okay? This is what it's going to be. How do you think the Yankees, what's the biggest injury right now?
For the Yankees,
Yeah.
got to be Phil Hughes hurting his rib, because now you got to slide Darryl Rasner into the start. I'd say Phil Hughes.
No.
See, because I know you're going to say A-Rod, but A-Rod's going to come back soon. A-Rod's not out
You
after
can
against Phil
replace,
Hughes.
Phil Hughes is still not, a phenom. He's still,
But anytime you have to fill a spot in a rotation like that, it's tough. And A-Rod's going to come back soon.
Darryl
And the guy
Rasner
who
in his
replaced
first game pitched amazing today.
He did, but also the guy who replaced A-Rod's playing great right now too.
Yeah, but he's not putting up the power numbers that A-Rod would have.
Yeah, but A-Rod's coming back soon. A-Rod's not out that long.
He's still.
It's not the biggest.
What about Posada?
Posada's a pretty
Posada
big one.
is a big one too.
Yeah, but
you
you
have
got
to
Jose
replace
Molina
Jose.
No, I'm not saying Jose
Once
Molina's
again,
as
it's
good,
the hitting that they need help with. They have great defense.
They won
Morgan
8-2 today. They're doing fine. Right now, they're about to sweep the Seattle Mariners.
Okay, but they just got swept. Why did they get swept? Hitting. They did not.
Okay, also pitching.
Okay, pitching. Yeah, but that's just one person in the rotation.
Yeah, but now you got to slide people in from the minors. You got to bring people up. You got to adjust your bullpen now and everything.
Okay, well,
Phil Hughes is going to be out a month. A-Rod's not going to be out a month. A-Rod will be back.
No, but
in
A-Rod's
like
been struggling with injuries so far this whole season.
He'll be back
Out here. Once he gets back, then he has to, get back to himself. So they'd give him an extra 2 weeks for that. I don't know. I think A-Rod's the most disappointing to the Yankees. You think Phil Hughes? I don't think so at all.
Okay, fine. No, you know what? But all I'm saying is he'll be back. He might be back by tomorrow. You don't know.
No, he's not going to be back by tomorrow. No.
Yeah, he could be.
If he was put on a 15-day DL. It's been only a week so far, right?
About maybe 8 days, 9 days.
Right.
But still, he'll be back by next week. Phil Hughes will be back for 4 weeks. And then, you said the 2-week period for him. It's going to be like a 4-week period for Hughes coming back from a hurt rib.
That's true, but once again, I think it's only.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not like they lost Chim-Ming Wang.
Okay, but they did lose the starter, which they announced to Phil.
Look, their star pitcher is Chim-Ming Wang, and their star hitter is Alex Rodriguez. Losing A-Rod for, even 2 weeks is a big deal. Cause
yeah, but you still got Derek Jeter, who's the captain.
16 homers.
The captain's playing good now.
He's
you got Johnny Damon playing good now.
Damon's playing good. Matsui's playing good.
Okay. I mean, you could slide guys in. The Yankee lineup's good from 1 to 9. I mean, sure, you take out A-Rod, you lose a spot. Maybe you go 1 to 8 now, but there's still a great lineup. But now that you lose Hughes, a mediocre starting staff to begin with, now it becomes even weaker without Hughes.
But we'll see. Darryl hasn't pitched great.
Okay, that's one start.
But Hughes, how is it a big loss when he has a 9 ERA?
Yeah, but the point is,
0-4. How is that a big loss?
Yeah,
no.
Every time Phil Hughes gets hurt, he comes back and it takes time for him to get used to it again. He's finally getting used to getting back in the majors.
He was 0-4.
What?
He was
finally beginning to, though. His ERA was dropping. He was doing okay
still at
now.
9 ERA.
I don't think it's 9 anymore. It was 9. I don't think it was anymore.
It's 9. Believe me. It was 13 at one time. Okay.
So I don't agree with him.
All right. You know what? Once again, we disagree a lot. That's gonna wrap up this Blitz. Until our next Blitz. He's Matt. See ya.